If I press go live, does that work? Does that work? Alright, hi guys. What's up? Is this working? Are we on? Are we live? I hope so. Hi. Welcome to another wonderful day, another wonderful stream. Zibnot, first person here. What's up? Welcome guys. Welcome to another wonderful episode of playing some Roblox, because it's lately a lot of what's been happening in the drama, hasn't it? There's been a lot of drama with Roblox. And I feel like we just need to figure out what's been going on, man. Absolutely magnificent. Hello. Hey, Fayer, what's up? Willie. That random goose. Welcome, guys. I like No Country for Old Men. I don't think I've ever heard that. What's up? You guys want to know what's up? I've been learning, I've been researching, I've been discovering things, right? One of the things I've been looking up is I guess you could call it the Roblox Spawnism cult. Did you guys know about this? I was informed about this recently, and I was like, oh, there's actually like a thing that happens, right? There's an actual cult about this, and I feel like we should actually dive in and sort of like discover what's been going on with it. Yeah, so we're gonna do a little bit of that. We'll discuss what Roblox Spawnism cult is. If you guys have any input, you guys want to teach me a little something, feel free to teach me. I'm down to learn, dude. And then we're gonna go ahead and play some Forsaken. All right. So that's the plan. Because obviously, from what I understand, Spawnism originated from Forsaken, because it's part of like the thing. Yeah, it's just part of the thing. So it says. This is like the main article that discusses it. It says, Roblox Spawnism cult recruiting vulnerable children to harm themselves. It's weird. It's weird. You know, when you think about Roblox and you think about the Roblox predators, you only think about like the creepy ones. You think about the ones that are just trying to like take advantage, doing some really weird stuff. But there's much more than just that, right? There's some people out there who just really don't have any regard for like the well-being of others, and they I feel like they just get a kick out of wanting to hurt people, and that's not really okay. That's not really a good thing, right? It's not really cash money of them. Right, so it says, online predators are exploiting loopholes in the game's safety features to lure players to forums where they are convinced to perform acts to themselves. It's weird. I can provide context as someone who went undercover. Feel free to give me the lore drops. Yes, give me all the lore drops you can think of. I would love that. Okay, it says teenagers are harming themselves as part of the new online cult called Spawnism that is linked to a game on the popular platform Roblox. So this is directly related to the Forsaken game, right? Forsaken, as you guys know, is basically Dead by Daylight, but on Roblox. It's a Dead by Daylight knockoff. But apparently it's gotten so big, so popular to the point that it's just... No, we have actual cults about it, man. Just weird, you know, seeing the knockoff have developed that. Meanwhile, Dead by Daylight, Friday the 13th, all of that stuff. It's just weird, man. It's just weird. So, it says, children are being convinced that performing rituals around a symbol or sigil from the Roblox game Forsaken are giving them the powers of reincarnation. Isn't that weird? The power of reincarnation. Yeah, so the core belief of this whole shebangle is that through the power of Spawnism, you gain the ability to reincarnate, right? Because there's a character called Two Time in Roblox in Forsaken that his ability, I believe, has something to do with being able to like revive himself or something, right? I haven't used this character yet. We're gonna like be able to play him and check him out. But yeah, that's basically the whole shebangle, right? Some are posting images having carved the sigil into their skin. That's weird. That's really weird. There have been unconfirmed rumors of unalivings linked to the craze. Phew. I think Spawnism is the biggest shit ever. Maybe, man. Maybe. We're just here to discover it. Right. Well, this first started off with two people named Shezbol and Spawnfather. I'm pretty sure you know this, but one piece of info is that they are actual branches / sects, much like other religion. See, I didn't know that. I'm just here learning with you guys. I'm just here trying to discover the whole fact, so that way anyone who's curious about it can learn as well, you know, at the same time, in real time, alongside with me. It's pretty interesting. It's kind of weird, to be honest. It's kind of weird. Alright, it says, experts believe that Spawnism is being encouraged by members of the COM network, which is a loose network of cybercriminals who engage in online exploitation. Every time I hear the word cybercriminals, all I think about is, like, the hacker known as Anonymous. Yep, I just think about the hacker known as Anonymous. That guy in particular. That very one particular guy. Man, it says the Roblox game Forsaken centers on a cult that believes in a spawn entity or a deity that worshipping a point symbol grants a second life or the ability to respawn after death. Spawnism is really just a TikTok thing. That's weird. According to accounts on TikTok, Discord, and X dedicated to Spawnism encourage belief of that this is real, despite the developers of the game clarifying that the cult is entirely fictional. Any flat earthers in chat? Any flat earthers in the chat? Hey Max, how's it going? I know a good amount of the cult end game. Yeah, I've been hearing a lot about it recently. People have been telling me about it. And I'm just going like... You know, at first I didn't want to believe it because I was like, there's no way people are this stupid. Like, at first I was kind of hesitant because I was like, no, people are not that stupid. People are really not that stupid. But right now, I'm kind of like curious, man. I'm curious. Because maybe people really are that stupid. I don't know. Do you think Forsaken will be deleted? I don't think Forsaken's gonna get deleted. Not at all. There's no reason why they should be. Yeah, absolutely. There's no reason. Yeah, people are degenerates. Forsaken fandom is just Dandy's world, except people migrated from that game to this. Yeah. Isn't it weird how fandoms kind of like go from one place to another to another? Isn't that weird? Like, I think for a fact that... You guys remember Bronies and My Little Pony? That was a massive fandom that had a bunch of, like, really weird people wearing diapers and everything just to kind of, like... yeah, just to, like, get attention from the internet. I'm pretty sure once the My Little Pony fandom died down, that very same group of people just transitioned over to, like... either Steven Universe, Has-Been Hotel, you know, maybe Deltarune, you know. They all transfer from one fandom to another to another to another. It's like a really weird thing, man. Dandy's world fell off when Forsaken dropped. That's kind of how it works, right? Like I was saying, you transfer from one cult to another to another. And it's just, you know, people are so caught up in their wanting to belong to a certain group or a certain niche that they just turn that into like their entire personality, man. They just do that, and that's like the thing that they're known for. Yeah. Yeah, like most fandoms destroy the game's reputation. Bro, tell that to the Deltarune community. The Deltarune community is the one who's... Dude, the reputation of that game is in the dumpster because of the fandom, unfortunately. Do you guys remember the W-Place controversy? Where Deltarune fans were just drawing Deltarune characters all over the map, destroying people's art? Yeah. I'm pretty sure they know. Undertale was the OG of that? No. Fandoms, like, toxic fandoms have been around way before Undertale. Undertale's just like the next generation. It's just the next generation, man. It really is. Right, platforms must have systems to detect and take down harmful material under new laws brought by the Online Safety Act. This is Spawnism. Why are we talking about the Online Safety Act? Right, security, vulnerable children displaying depression or eating blah blah blah. Materials used to blackmail. Okay. So it's a stark example of how fictional narratives in gaming can be misrepresented, leading to real-world consequences when not critically examined. Tell that to the Slender fandom. Yeah, tell that to the Slender fandom. The Slenderman fandom, because I'm pretty sure there are some girls that, I think they just offed one of their friends, and then they just blamed it on Slenderman as a whole. I'm pretty sure that's how it went down. What was the first toxic fandom? I have no idea. I really couldn't tell you. Like, I wish I could tell you, I have no idea. Not gonna lie, Deltarune memes make me want to play it more. Should I play Deltarune, guys? I've been thinking about it. Yeah. I've been really thinking about starting a Deltarune run. Maybe not today. Obviously not today because we're playing Roblox. But maybe like next week or something. We'll go chapter by chapter by chapter. What do you guys think? Yeah. You know, the only way the cult lives is via attention. Why are you giving attention that it does not deserve? Because people deserve to have, I guess, the truth exploited and, you know, brought to light. I don't think that the way the cult lives is via attention. By not giving it attention, you actually enclose those people. And, you know, it's like when you're trapped in a cult in real life. One of the things that's like the first key component that you do when you're trying to get someone to join a cult is to separate them from all their family and friends. You have to isolate that person so that way they create that level of codependency with you, so that way they basically devote themselves entirely to your cult. So I think this is actually doing the opposite. The more you talk about something like this and the more you call it out, saying like, hey, this is stupid, man. The more attention you bring to it, the more people can see like, oh, this is really just a really dumb thing. Why are people enabling this? And that way anyone who might be susceptible to falling for the propaganda will probably take a step back and second guess it before they decide to join. So I think it's just like the complete opposite. I don't think talking about it more somehow gives it more fans, you know, especially when we're just out here calling it out. It's not attention, it's warning. Yeah, it's definitely a warning. Yeah. Deltarune is very underrated. We'll try it. Yeah, we'll definitely try it. The whole bronies thing happened in 2021. It was so bad, it got on the news. Bronies happened way before 2021. What are you talking about? Like, I remember that's probably over 10 years ago at this point. Maybe they had a resurgence or something. I don't know. Good evening. Hello. Hello. Clippy PFPs. How's it going? But yeah, bronies, it's just, that's been going on for a while. I didn't know there was a severe incident about that. But yeah, that's just weird. But like I mentioned, they just keep hopping fandoms over and over and over again. But yeah. It says, okay. It says, they identified 2 individuals using the monikers Klask and Chesbo linked to the Com Network affiliated groups who were leading recruitment of victims. Okay. The National Crime Agency recently issued a warning about the deeply concerning rise of sadistic Com Network-style groups. It said known reports of the threat increased 6-fold in the UK from 2022 to 2024. Okay. So yeah, that's the name you guys mentioned earlier. It's Klask and Chesbo. Has Roblox even responded to this? I know Roblox are kind of just, a little bit too busy. I know they're very, very busy. Yo, am I late? No, you're just in time. How's it going? Yeah. What's up? How's it going? Wait, did I accidentally get number 1 in the YouTube Stream XP leaderboard thing? It looks like you did. Yeah. I don't know exactly how that leaderboard works. I don't know how that works. I guess the more you talk, the more you like, the more you subscribe. I don't know if it works for donations, but don't find out. That's fine. Yeah, the more you do that, the more XP you get, which is pretty cool. It's pretty cool. So yeah. Now we have a quick little definition where what the Spawnism called is. It's basically an extremist, internet-originated political theological movement rooted in radical reinterpretation of digital reincarnation, particularly influenced by Roblox's spawn point mechanics. I gotta say though, that spawn point logo looks pretty cool. Roblox spawn point. Yeah, I can tell though, that little icon looks kind of cool. I'm surprised Roblox decided to use this as the spawn icon, because it really does look like the perfectly designed cult icon, man. It really does. Leaderboard is about super chat, but nobody's super chatted, so I don't think they're, you know. Oh, maybe if someone does, they'll get the number 1 spot, but don't do that. Like, it's fine. It's fine. Save your money to buy yourself a Dollar Tree chocolate bar. In fact, save your money, go to the gas station, ask for a Red Bull, and then at the cash register at the cashier, you'll see this nice lady. She'll be like, that'll be $2.70 something, because Red Bulls are hella expensive these days. Actually, not even $2.70 something. that'll easily cost you $4, right? And then after you pay her the $4, you go like, thank you. The only reason I'm drinking this is because, well, this one streamer told me, don't give me money, go buy Red Bull instead. And that's how you meet the love of your life, I suppose, you know? Yep. Right Gamer, what's up? How's it going? Degoted Dude, what's up? Hinduism believes in reincarnation, but I don't recommend that either. Listen, I don't know what happens after death. I'm too busy focused on what happens in the present right now. I think you guys should probably do that too. Like, I think the best way to just live your life right now, if your life sucks right now, well, GG's rip. That's the notification, the sign that's telling you that maybe you should do something to improve your life, you know? But it's not definitely a sign to go join a cult like Spawnism or something, you know? Yeah. Guys, if you have a pretty sucky life, if you're just trying to figure out how to get by, what to do, you know, how to improve your life situation, joining a cult is definitely the worst thing you can do. It's like bottom 10 best decisions of your life. Just improve your life, man. Just, I don't know, go to the gym, make some money, be brave, and like enter some social circles, relate with friends, and that's gonna drastically improve your life situation. Get a dog. Sometimes people are just happy with a dog. Cabat, what's up? How's it going? Right, midlife crisis. Yeah, I'd have a crisis too if my life was mid. That's a funny way of wording it. Yeah, that's a really funny way. Yeah. No, I genuinely say that people who are tricked into joining a cult like the Spawnism cult, for example, because that's the topic for today, before we get into playing Roblox and playing the game that originated the Spawnism cult, yeah. If you feel like, hey, maybe this group of the internet kind of understands me. Maybe if you ever feel like, hey, maybe this subreddit really gets me. This one subreddit in particular kind of understands how I feel. Bro, you are joining an echo chamber, which is like 2 steps away from joining a cult. Don't do that. Don't do that. My best life advice for you, just get stuff done. Just go out and do stuff, man. It'll make your life so much more better. But yeah. They even had to add a warning in the Forsaken wiki, you know, basically saying Spawnism is not real. We do not and will never support you if you believe this. If you do believe that the Spawn is a god and Spawnism in general, you should seek actual help if you believe it. Please stop this. Spawnism can and will harm you mentally, emotionally, and physically. If you do not know what Spawnism is or you need more context on what it is, please watch the video below. Yeah, there's probably a video just explaining how it goes, man. How long is this video? Maybe we can check it out.
Alright, everyone, today
Okay, yeah, it's by Poon Roblox, and it has 20k views 1 month ago. It's a 3-minute, 20-second video. Let's go watch this right now, so that way anyone that doesn't know what Spawnism is, you know, we'll probably just learn about it right now.
we got a topic to talk about that made me wonder if this world's even gonna make it another 10 years.
Okay, what is this game? This game looks actually fun. Anyone know what this game is? Okay, does it say here? Nope.
There's this religion, or so-called religion, that is going around on Roblox right now called Spawnism. I don't know if any of y'all watching this video have heard of it, but
I'm just learning about it today, yeah.
A little bit of a rundown on what
Big
Spawnism
paintball
actually is. Basically, it stems from this Roblox game called Forsaken. I'm sure.
Okay, we're gonna play big paintball today. Yeah, we're gonna play big paintball. Yeah, we're doing that. Wait, there's a big paintball too? Okay, it looks genuinely fun.
A lot of y'all know what Forsaken is. I'm not exactly sure what you do in the game, but there is some sort of like boss or monster in the game. I'm not even really sure what it is, but there's some character in the game called Two Time, and
yeah,
basically
he's a survivor. I learned about this.
He'll lay down a spawn point on the map, and then if he gets killed, then he just respawns. I'm pretty sure in the spot where the spawn point was dropped. I'm pretty sure that is what happens. That's what Two Time does inside of the game. And the players of Forsaken, and not even just Forsaken players, but
bro, that's such a generic ability. I can't believe we have an entire cult out of this. That's literally what the fire guy from Valorant does. Valorant fire guy. Yeah, Phoenix. That's literally what Phoenix does, and how come Phoenix doesn't have his own cult around all of this? Isn't that weird? Like, all he does is literally just set out the fire and just respawn. Yeah, that's it. Yep, it says run it back. Now, why is there no run it back cult? That's so ridiculous. It's so weird how this sort of thing just develops into an entire thing.
I think players from like everywhere else among Roblox, not even just Forsaken, but those players have actually started to worship this character and this idea of respawning, which is really, really weird. And some people are taking it really, really literally, and they're like doing really, really bad things like SH. I'm not even gonna say the actual thing, but they're doing.
Yeah, everyone knows what they're talking about. Yeah. The thing is that if this thing was just related to things that happen in the game, if you're just that deep in the sauce that you're LARPing inside the game, that's fine. You know, it's a fictional video game. It's like playing Call of Duty, right? You just drop in, start shooting people in the game, and it's just like, it's all fun and games, right? But the moment you take that from the video game and translate it to real life, and then you're like drawing circles and looking for crop circles in the farms or something about the Spawnism symbol, you've gone too far. You need to look for help. You need to look for professional help, and quickly.
Bad things like SH to themselves because they think that spawnism is a real thing and that you can actually respawn. Like if you die in the real world, you can respawn again, which
that's literally the ReZero anime.
Saying that like some people are this dumb to actually believe that that is a real thing. Now it makes it a lot worse that a lot of these people that believe in spawnism are children, and
that's
Roblox
kids.
Is like Roblox obviously is full of children, so a lot of people believing in this so-called religion are children.
Yeah, that's the whole issue with it too. That's one of those things that doesn't get talked about enough, because everyone likes to talk about the predators that get arrested on Roblox, and it's just like the sexual ones, you know, the creepy ones. It's so stupid having to censor the way I talk just so that way the stream doesn't get copyright struck or taken down or whatever. It's censorship on the internet is stupid when we talk about these sensitive subjects. But yeah, it's so dumb. It's so weird that you have all different types of predators, abusers, harassers inside of Roblox, and the Roblox team literally just goes like la 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 la, doesn't exist, la 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 la. It's so dumb. The Spawnism logo is literally just a preset from the 90s PF of the sun. Yeah, of the sun. Yeah. I saw it. It is literally the sun.
Which is really, really bad that we got children out here doing SH and just all sorts of shit like that. It is absolutely terrible. And it really makes me concerned about like the safety of today's children and stuff like that. Like children shouldn't be on applications like Twitter or anything like that. Twitter, Reddit, all those apps and stuff like that. That's where a lot of this spawnism stuff is coming from.
Can I be honest with you guys? I genuinely think that social media as a whole, there needs to be like a kid's social media and then like an adult social media. There has to be some sort of division because, well, I just uploaded a short where it says that most NSFW content that people are presented to isn't even on, like, the adult websites. It's on Twitter. And, like, you as a kid, you shouldn't have access to Twitter in that regard. Like, there should be, like, a kid's Twitter. Roblox is a kid's platform. Roblox started off as a kid's platform, but they've been slowly moving away from it. Yeah. That's the whole thing with Roblox. I think that's why people have such controversial opinions about Roblox, because Roblox started off as a kids platform, and they grew their fan base literally around kids. So you have that massive bubble of underage little kids basically on your platform, and then you're trying to expand that platform to introduce dating into the game and introduce, you know, bathroom games and all of that stuff, you know, saying that bathroom games are suddenly okay, and just like trying to fit those adult themes by expanding the bubble of the player base, but also exposing the kids to that sort of content is not really a good idea. Like, I always say that Roblox should have made like an adult Roblox or something, right? Just so that way they can have their 18+ experiences separated from the rest of the ecosystem. It's just weird.
Makes me really, really scared because of that, because we got little kids out here doing SH to themselves, and then you know, because they don't know any better. And there's also just people who are like literally fucking stupid. I'm just making this video to essentially be like the big brother here and be like, hey,
Yeah, that's
Spawnism,
true.
whatever the hell that is, it's not real. Don't follow it. It's the fact that people are even thinking that this is a real religion is quite crazy. And yeah, it just makes me fear for the future of this planet and the future of basically everything. Roblox is taking a huge L here on this day. I don't know a day that Roblox hasn't taken an L, if I'm going to be completely honest. But
Yeah, when was the last time Roblox did something good?
So if you're watching this video and you somehow believe in this bullshit religion, stop. I'm just going to say it right now. Stop. You are fucked up.
Yeah, I guess that's pretty accurate. It's pretty direct. I think that's one of those instances where if you see someone headed down a dark path, maybe that's why there needs to be a resurgence of a certain type of bullying to come back. Because if you see someone heading down a path like that, enabling them, coddling them, or even just getting to the point where you're just like, well, everybody's entitled to their opinions, you know, we can all accept and live each other, you know, as we want. We can be our real selves in this world. Yeah, that's how you end up with kids entering this cult of Spawnism. You need to be able to call it out and going like, listen, that stuff is stupid. Straight up. If you see someone doing something stupid, the best thing you can do is say, hey, that is stupid. And then that's going to make them go like, wait, maybe it is stupid. Huh. Maybe it is stupid. And that might actually just save them from entering into something like this, into a situation like this. TBH, I get Roblox wants to grow their age group, but they are a gaming platform and they just don't want to accept it. Yeah. Yeah, they just saw how Fortnite exploded, literally, going from a battle royale platform to like a gaming hub, and they're like, wow, we don't want to lose out to Fortnite, so we should probably, you know, just keep going even further and further and expand our horizons. But at least Fortnite, you know, if they try to do a bathroom game over there, Epic Games will shut that stuff down immediately. Meanwhile, in Fortnite, I mean, in Roblox, they just won't do that. They 100% won't do that. Indeed, they should make another platform and don't use the Roblox name for child safety when surfing the web and accidentally find the adult version. Yeah. They gotta do something, 100%. But, you know, it's like once you enter the ecosystem of like children's gaming, or just like that niche, growing out of that is gonna be like really weird, man. It's like, imagine Miss Rachel, which is a kids entertainer on YouTube, suddenly she wants to start doing adult content, right? I don't think she should just keep the name Miss Rachel, because then kids who are trying to look up Miss Rachel on the internet are going to be like, wait a minute, that's also Miss Rachel. You know, you got to use a different username or something. You got to really separate both ecosystems. But what Roblox is trying to do, just like keep everyone in the same space, weird. Just really weird. Just let Spawnism fanboys test their theory. The thing is, the issue is that, you know, it's not that they're fanboys. You know, it's not like people are willingly going like, hey, I want to be a fan of this, you know? It's literally just the fact that there's people out there, probably adults in their mid-30s, going through a crisis because they've accomplished nothing in their lives, and they want to find a sense of power in this universe, and they're like, well, what sort of power do I have if I don't have any power in this universe? Oh, let me just take advantage of people and kind of trick them into doing stupid stuff online that's going to cause them lifelong side effects and potential harm. You know? Don't be blaming the kids falling for this nonsense. We should definitely be blaming the adults who are trying to push it. Like, we should be the first ones to call it out. Alright. It's genuinely getting to the point where someone at Roblox thought the mere thought of dating in Roblox was something valid to think about. It's just ridiculous. Yeah, it's just ridiculous, man. It's just so dumb. Roblox is just full of so many problems, it's crazy how many, and yet despite the fact that it has all those problems, it is still probably one of the largest, if not the largest gaming platform. What's up, Hyper Appeal? What's up? How's it going? So yeah, that's the definition of Spawnism. Right? And it says, Two-Time is a cult member for the Spawn cult. They are connected to Azure. Not much is known about their story is known, but most likely they had a play in the assassination. The Spectre gave them their second life and Spawn tail. They have a tail? Okay, Azure is a cult member for the Spawn cult alongside Two-Time, who was his partner. After being killed by two-time, the Spectre transformed his body. Okay, so is the Spectre the one who's like... Is that the one who, like, revives people? Okay, we go to Spectre, and it says, the Spectre, also known as the Spectre, okay, is the creator mastermind of the realm where Forsaken takes place. The entity is non-physical and enigmatic, unplayable, and not directly affecting most gameplay, but it is omnipresent. Okay, so I don't think... Yeah, I don't think the Spectre is the one responsible for the... Yeah, for the cult, is it? I don't think so. Do you guys think if David Baszucki let go of Roblox and someone else becomes Roblox CEO, can they make it good? I don't think they can, honestly. Like, they'll just be cutting off one head and replacing the other. Like, it's not just one person who's in charge of all the decision-making. The CEO, sure, is the one on the top, but this is an entire boardroom of people who collectively decide, let's maximize profits, let's maximize user engagement, and let's screw child safety. Okay, so we got two-time. Right, he's the original original Sentinel survival to Forsaken. They are a cultist that sacrificed everything for a fake god. Okay, here we go. Here we go. This is the fake god called the Spawn. Alright, here's the disclaimer for Spawnism as well. Yeah, and you know why this is here? This is not just so that way they can protect kids. This is a two-pronged attack. One, they're trying to say Spawnism is not real. Don't do that, but at the same time, they're also saving their own butts, because if Forsaken gets caught and there's like a mass event where a lot of people end up getting hurt because of this cult, the first people that are going to get pointed, you know, fingers pointed at them is going to be the Forsaken developers. So this is definitely a two-pronged attack, going like, hey guys, don't do this. While at the same time, hey, if this does happen and it leads to something catastrophic, at least we warned them. It's not a bad thing to do, it's just, I'm just pointing it out there. So it says, the Spawn is an entity that is worshipped by the cult that Two-Time and Azura are a part of. The cult's main belief is that the ability to respawn. However, the cult is a hoax, and Two-Time's ability to respawn is illegitimate and was given by the Spectre to feed them further into the false belief. Okay, so even the game's lore itself basically denounces Spawnism. Why are people still believing in it? Like, that's a genuine question. That disclaimer should be included in the game, but that doesn't even help much. Yeah, I suppose so. I mean, you know, kids are so impressionable these days. Now more than ever, I think. That... I think just even having the disclaimer out there in the official game will make people second guess and going like, wait a minute, maybe people on the internet are lying to me. Maybe I should just stop doing that. But yeah, it's interesting how even the game itself tells you this cult isn't real. Alright, this page is related to the Spawn/Spawn cult. Unfortunately, some people need to be reminded that the Spawn and the Spawn cult are a work of fiction, and that the Spawn is just a PNG taken from a clip art library. Do not join or take part in any real-life cults. Oh man. Alright. Then there's just people talking about this. It says, what is Spawnism? And then it's just locked. New comments gonna be posted. It says, where are flat earthers when you need them? Update, they are having a holy war in the game. For the grace of the might Lord. Okay, it's just random comments being thrown out. Spawnism isn't real, you need help. Okay, I keep seeing people post about Spawnism and how it differs from Forsaken, which it literally doesn't. Be it rage bait, an attempt to hurt the Forsaken community, it does not matter. What you're doing is creating a cult and hurting people in bad mental spaces. Or mental places. You need help, and this is not okay. And no, your belief does not differ from Forsaken. You people are genuinely changing your own pronouns and turning your entire profiles into Two-Time or Azure-related things. You're trying to become one of them, which is schizo. You don't know what happens in a cult, and you don't know how traumatizing it is. Get help. There's a DC server for Spawnism, a Discord server. I have to believe, dude. I have to believe that A lot of the people that are just on, just being ironic about it. Hello, man. I really enjoyed your content. Do you have a Discord? Yeah, it's in the description of this stream. Go join it, man. Yeah, I have to believe that this is literally just some people that are just memeing, and others are just taking it way too far. Because there's even, like, the Spawn Cult subreddit. There's even, like, an entire subreddit dedicated to this. And there obviously is a reminder that, the Spawn Cult reminder, we do not believe in the spawn here, and this subreddit is not to be taken seriously. We do not encourage or condone self-harm or any other dangerous acts. We are not related to Spawnism or anything similar to it. We are not a real cult, that's all. Goofy little sub based on the fictional cult from Roblox, Forsaken. We like to talk about two-time and stuff, and similar to r/love for two-time. Why do we need so many subreddits? Why? Why? Okay, so, yeah, this has been going on for a while, hasn't it? Steven, the Roblox community giving signature for David Baszucki to be let go, but what if he doesn't like? Can he do that? Like you're saying, what you're saying is that the Roblox community is giving signatures, so let me see. You're talking about the Roblox CEO signature. Yeah, petition to remove the Roblox CEO. You're talking about this, right? Yeah, petition to remove the Roblox CEO reaches 100,000 signatures amid child safety concerns. This is what you're referring to, right? Yeah, so if you go to the petition over here, it says remove David Baszucki. Dude, it's almost at 200,000 signatures. That is interesting. That's actually interesting. That's so funny. Man, I guess, a lot of people want this guy removed. And I understand. I really understand. I don't know if it'll fix the entire problem, but the fact that it's reached these many signatures really just says that people are just not happy with the way that he's working. Really. It says, Roblox is supposed to be a safe and creative space for children, but under the leadership of CEO David Baszucki, that safety has been repeatedly compromised. Instead of prioritizing the protection of young users, Roblox Corporation continues to allow harmful and exploitative behavior to thrive on its platform, with little accountability and transparency. Yep, that's the way it is. So, it says here, why David Baszucki must be removed. Failed to act quickly against predators and abusers, allowed dangerous content to circulate on the platform despite user reports, punished whistleblowers and concerned community members, ignored calls for reform. Like, this one's gotta be, like, the most important one. Just, like, the fact that people were calling it out and they decided to try to silence them. Just for that alone, Roblox is 100% guilty. 100%, and they should definitely face some sort of consequence. I'm not sure to what degree, but they should face some consequence. Alright, valid petition, but can it make change if failed out is the question. No. No, it cannot. Like, the thing is that change.org, the website, what we're looking at right now with Dave Baszucki, this website doesn't do anything. And what I mean by that is that the website itself has no inherent value. It's not like, for example, stop destroying games petition. Right. If we go to the Stop Killing Games movement, you guys have heard about this, right? You guys have heard about Stop Killing Games. This got a bajillion signatures, right? A bajillion signatures. It doesn't show how many we got, but basically it hit the target goal, right? I think it got 1,400,000 signatures over the Stop Killing Games movement. Right. This is different because Stop Killing Games goes directly to the parliament, like to the UK parliament, and saying like, hey, based off the laws over there, if we get enough signatures, then this has to be presented in front of the courts. They have to legally discuss this to determine whether it's important or not. Change.org, this is basically a privately funded thing. And they're just basically trying to raise awareness. You get enough signatures, it's saying, hey, these people want this change, but nobody's legally obligated to do anything about it. Nobody's like forced to do something. Now, there are some cases where change.org has seen some change. You know, the only example I can think about is like the Lightning McQueen Crocs being made for adults. You know, the adult-sized Lightning McQueen Crocs. That's one of the very few cases where change.org actually does something. The best thing that can happen is that if this gets an overwhelming amount of attention, then maybe the lawmakers can look at it and be like, wait a minute, this is something to fight for. Maybe we should be raising awareness about this. Which in part is a good thing. Yeah, in part that's actually a really good thing. But change.org by itself has no power other than just like let people know like, hey, we want change. We definitely want change. So that's how it goes. So yeah, that's the petition for the CEO being removed. What's happening with Stop Killing Games now? Speaking about it, well, Stop Killing Games, it's kind of like on a hold right now because the petition did reach its intended signatures. What's happening now is that they're waiting for the thing to be presented in front of the parliament. Right, so after the signatures reach the milestone, they count all the signatures to make sure that they're all valid ones, and then once they verify that they have all the valid signatures, they set a date to meet with the lawmakers, so the people behind Stop Killing Games will set out a date, meet and present their case in front of the lawmakers and going like, hey, this is why we think that Stop Killing Games has some value. This is why I think that we should be doing something about this. Right? So it's like raising the awareness to the lawmakers so that way they can either choose to say, we're not going to do anything about that, or yes, that makes sense, we're going to push forward. So obviously the more pressure that you put to the politicians, the more awareness that you raise, the more likely it is that something good will happen out of it. But just because Stop Killing Games is presented in front of the courts doesn't guarantee that something good will come out of it. We want it to happen though. And, you know, just the fact that it's being presented in front of them is a win enough, is a win in itself, but it's not a total gamer victory. So yeah, that's what's been going on, and yeah. Spawnism isn't real, we talked about this. There's people talking about Spawnism here in the Spawn cult. It says, I saw a post here from an actual spawnist who legitimately hurt themselves for the sake of the respawn symbol. I've posted a similar thing before, but I feel like I need to explain this again. 2Time's entire story is about how you shouldn't join cults, and because of 2Time's involvement with the spawn, they lost their sanity and their loved ones. And the only reason they respawn is because the Spectre makes them a respawn, as a way of fueling their beliefs. Okay, so this is basically explaining it, how even in the story, in the game itself, they just say that, hey, this is all a sham, it's not real, man. It's just so interesting how people, you know, actually believe this stuff, man. It really is. Dave Baszucki, more like Mr. Krabs. Oh, man. Oh, and will this signature thing do something about David's status as CEO? I don't think the change.org by itself will do anything, but that on top of like social media pressure, lawmakers, because Louisiana's suing Roblox, there's this other politician who's trying to like raise another petition so that way they can just raise more awareness. The more you do that stuff, increases the chance of something good actually coming out of it, man. That's just the way it is. Twitter is a large gathering group for spawnists. Where do you find the spawnists? Like, that's a genuine question, because in all the research I've been doing, I've been talking about how people are talking about this, how there's warnings about it, right? But where do you actually go and find these people? Where are they hiding? I mean, it's a cult, you know, one of the things about a cult is that, you know, you have to kind of hide from the general public, because the whole thing is like, you want to isolate yourself from the general public. That's how cults work. So where are they hiding? Where do you find them? Yeah, where are they hiding, and like why haven't the platforms done something about it? Right, I think as long as enough change from politicians in law, one day the awareness will go through the roof and it'll have its effects of the Roblox situation. I hope so. Yeah, I really hope so. Twitter's where they are, and Discord. Why do you have hair on your PFP but you are bald on your videos? My profile picture is a picture of me from the future. Yeah, Discord is really messed up. It's weird. Well, also join my Discord. I promise you it's not that messed up. Okay, so before we get into the Forsaken game, where we might run into a spawnist, I saw this post saying how to deal with spawnism. How much is your PC? Probably like 5,000 or something like that. I don't know. It's a rather old PC. It's a rather old PC. All right, guys, this is important. This is very important. If we run into a spawnist, this is what we have to do. Alright, it says, hello everyone, I hope you're having a good day or night. It has come to my attention that some people are still confused about what to do when they see a spawnist, or what even is spawnism. Okay, so we already know what spawnism is. How do you deal with a spawnist? Okay, in-game. If you meet a spawnist in-game, record their behavior, screenshot their chat logs, their username, etc. After you're done gaining proof, block them as soon as possible and do not engage with them in any form or way. Do not harass them, do not give them attention at all. Warn people around you and leave the game. Report the user to the official Forsaken Discord server, and if you don't have a Discord, contact an admin. Okay. Discord. This one is basically the same thing as in-game. Screenshot. Okay, so just literally screenshot everything. Okay, if you find a spawnist in real life, if you go to your local Walmart and whoopsie daisy, there's a Roblox spawnist there. Yeah, what do we do about the spawnist we find in Roblox? I mean, in the Walmart. Alright, this one is a bit more complicated and make you uneasy, but don't feel scared to report the person to the authorities. You may try to convince them that spawn isn't real with proof, videos, etc., but if the situation does not get better, do report them to the authorities and avoid them as much as possible. Is that even like a legit strategy, though? Is that a strategy? Like, if you see someone who's part of a cult, is it okay to just report them to the police? Well, I guess, you know, if they're a minor, that I feel like that if they're a minor, then you definitely feel like there's a burden of there has to be something done, because clearly something isn't being done. I would probably say like, hey, go talk to their parents, not the police, you know? Like if there's a minor who says, oh, spawnism, whatever, you see them with the spawn mark, that's probably the point to let their parents handle it, because it's not your kid, it's not the police's kid. You go to the parents and go like, hey, your kid's part of this weird cult on the internet, maybe you should look into that. Now, if you see someone who's an adult who's a part of this, and then at the same time reporting them to the authorities, that also isn't really that's also not the best move. I don't agree with this at all, because as much as we sometimes love to hate it or hate to love it, there's a certain thing in America called freedom, right? And you're free to join a cult if you want to. It's not illegal to join a cult, especially a cult such as this, I suppose. Yeah. So, yeah, I don't agree with this at all. Just remember that harsh words may make them irritated or aggressive and most likely won't help. Remain as calm as possible and do not threat to call the authorities. What if we just call them stupid? Yeah, what if we just look at the spawnist cults and go like, hey man, your belief is stupid. Would that work? Lord save us. Some spawnist servers are definitely worse than others. Do you know who Shezbel is? I suppose you do. You all should know who they are. Yeah, I've learned about that today. Yeah, I've definitely learned about that today. I know who they are. A friend of mine was a victim of Shezbel. That's awful. That's really awful. See, that's the whole point. That's the whole point. If you see a spawnist, you don't report the spawnist. Now, if you see someone who's taking advantage then that's probably someone you should probably keep an eye out for. Yeah. Silk Song September 4th. The hype is finally here. September 4th, that's like 2 weeks away or something. Nice. Nice. So yeah. That's all I gotta say about this topic. I don't think it's a very smart thing. I don't think Spawnism is a very smart thing. I think susceptible people who are struggling mentally, they have some mental illness, they have some condition, they're lonely, they feel like they needed to belong somewhere. Those ones are most likely to fall for this propaganda, because it's just, let's just call it what it is, you know, it's propaganda, it's a cult. But it's really gross that there's people out there that are taking advantage of them like that. It's really gross. And it's even stupider that it all comes from a video game. Like, the stupidest thing is the fact that it comes from a video game. I think there's been other video games that kind of have like the same thing. So let me actually play a few games, kind of just get a feel for it. Alright, the long-awaited Noli update. Okay, so we have characters, we have Noli, we have maps, Tempest, Planet Voss, work at a pizza place. Survivors have tried to adjust their situation and updated their lobby. Okay. No mention of Spawnism. A bunch of stuff that's being added. Okay. Talk about the recent Dead by Daylight situation with DDoS attacks. What happened with Dead by Daylight? I don't know what happened with Dead by Daylight. Actually, I haven't played Dead by Daylight in years, honestly. Okay, no, they're just lonely and like their dad or their parents broke up or something and they're in a bad situation. Yeah. Yeah, they're just struggling. They're just struggling. But everybody struggles, man. Struggling in life is not unique to a certain, you know, to one individual. And let's just say like, hey, this person is clearly struggling and there's nothing we can do about it and woe is them. Everybody struggles, you know? It's kind of just letting them know that struggling is part of life, and that's perfectly fine. Struggling actually makes you stronger as an individual. You don't become a diamond by just hanging out, being happy, just chilling. No, a diamond is forged under extreme pressure. You take the carbon molecules, you go like, you pressure them, and then bada bing bada bum, you got a diamond. So yeah. I think that the entire cult as a whole is just ridiculous. It is ridiculous. Okay, so we got music. I don't think I can play this music. If there's a way to turn off the music, can I? Okay, let's actually go with like this, like this. No. Is there a way for me to turn off the music? I would appreciate so. If not, then I'll just do something about it. Okay, so we got the inventory. We got the shop, inventory, achievement, spectate, settings, all that stuff. Yeah, keep grinding like the gym bros say. Dude, unironically, the best thing you can do for your life is just grind. It's just, you know, hard work is never the wrong answer. Hard work, working hard, you know, going and pushing it at the gym, doing more stuff, you know, just becoming a better person, that's never the wrong answer. You can disable music in the settings. Which settings, though? Because it goes here, and there's nothing about music, it's just volume. Back to lobby. I hate beans. My mother forced me to eat them when I was young. Worst time of my life. Dude, beans? Beans are goated. Oh, is it here, though? Field of view, disable being killers, cutscene, music volume. Okay, so we can kill the music. Cool. We just keep the voice lines and the effects and everything. Alright, we can do that. There we go. Alright, what's up? What's up, Mark? How's it going? Name a single billionaire who became one ethically. There's actually a couple. There's actually a couple. Sometimes you just hold stock and the stock goes up ridiculously. Like, I don't agree with the argument that there's no ethical billionaires. You have to define what ethical means in the first place. Am I stuck with this character with a noob? Yeah. Alright, let's get the med kit. Let's get the med kit. Like, let's just say I have a company right now that solves a problem for people. All right, I have a product that people crave the solution for, and I provide it for them, and I own shares of that company. People invest in those shares, and bada bing, bada bum, I am now a billionaire. If I'm worth 999 million solving people's problems, and then overnight I gain an extra million solving some extra problems, does that automatically make me unethical? Does that automatically make me a bad person? It kind of sounds nice to hear. Like, I will say this. It sounds nice to hear. You know, there's no ethical billionaires. I know it sounds nice to hear, but I don't agree with it. There are some really bad ones out there. I would argue that there's probably more bad billionaires than there are good ones. But that's just making a generalized statement that at least me, I don't agree with it. I'm a noob main, guys. Am I cool? Well, this is me just learning. This is me just learning. I wanted to pick a different character, though. I would wish to play with you, but I can't either get to my PC right now. My phone doesn't run really well. Unfortunate. What about working something that you love, but people make fun of it? It can be a little weird to ask, but how do you not listen to them? You're gonna get made fun of regardless. Like, if you're doing something that you're passionate about and you really enjoy, there's always gonna be people that make fun of you. There's always gonna be people that side-eye you and go like, you know, that's just a part of nature. And the faster that you accept that that's just gonna happen, the faster you can actually get to enjoy the thing that you want to do. Like, when I first started making videos, I was deadly afraid of people figuring out that I made videos, you know? I was like, oh crap, they're gonna figure out how to do YouTube. Oh, that's embarrassing, you know? That's embarrassing. And unfortunately, that helped me back for a while. That helped me back for such a long time that I never, you know, I probably started YouTube pretty late in my life because I was always so afraid of what people would think. And looking back at it now, I really wish I had started sooner. Because I really enjoy what I do, man. Oh no. I'm dead. Schlep got doxxed by the UTTP. What is UTTP? YouTube troll police? First time I'm hearing about that. Let's go to the Schlep Twitter and find out. Okay. We got the Schlep Twitter. No way Steven doesn't know who UTTP is. Bro, I am 33 years old. Okay, am I dripped out? 7 minutes ago. Hi, I'm one of the Roblox players. I've seen your videos. I'm a subscriber, big fan. I'm crying, bro. Look what's going on in Meep City. This is not letting me change. They removed it. Shutting down. Oh man, people are like going crazy here. Oh man. Alright, UTTP is basically a bunch of trolls that spam in every single comment section. I didn't know that. I'm still learning, dude. They don't like being called trolls, ironic. Yeah, I've never heard about them, dude. And no, I'm not washed, alright? I'm not washed. I'm just in a different content space than you guys, okay? Like, whenever I post a video, the most that I get is just like the spam bots whenever I upload a video. Those are really annoying to deal with. Those are really, really annoying. Highly annoying. Hate it. But that's just about it. I don't get anything else. I feel like moderation on every social media is really bad, like every single one. Well, unfortunately, if you want good moderation, you need to have a certain level of proficiency in, like, let's say a powerful AI that helps regulate things and, you know, keep things in check. But even that is always going to be nuanced as well. You know, sometimes it's just different. Like, a lot of people like to bash on AI, understandably so, but that's one of those cases where I think AI would actually have a good use case. You know, give it, like, the manual labor. Let's put this here. Yeah, give it the labor of doing things like that, of... Hold on, I'm just distracted. Give it the labor of regulating things on the internet. Oh yeah, we're good. No, wait, another one? Seriously? Dude, I'm gonna die. Alright, we got it. Cool. We got a generator running. Whoop. AI can be good, both good and bad. I agree with you. Yeah, I agree. Like, there's some things I really don't like. I really don't enjoy a generative AI, especially when I'm, like, editing a video and I need like, a picture of, for example, today I talked about VPNs on my short that I uploaded today, right? And I was like, let me look online for a stock image of someone holding a phone with the VPN little symbol, right? And I can't tell you the amount of people I saw. I mean, the amount of pictures I saw of three-fingered hands holding a phone. Stupid generative AI is taking over the entire space of stock images, and it's just making things a lot more harder to actually get some really decent-looking stuff, man. Ah! Alright, I'm gonna die here. Oh, man. I gotta find a med kit. Is that a med kit? That's a weird sound effect, but you know what? We'll take it. L Reddit, full of fedora tipping weirdos. UTTP motivation is to stop the cringe and even stop the predators, but ironically, some UTTP people do too much random. That just doesn't make sense. Why does that sound like 4chan? I feel like what you're describing right now is literally 4chan. Oh, this is already running. Oh, nice. Yeah, where are you guys seeing that link? Where are you guys seeing that information that Schlepp got doxxed? It's not on his Twitter, obviously. You know, it hasn't been posted. But that's just weird. Okay, let's go this way. Oh, man. WTF is Roblox doing with Schlepp? I don't know. You would think that the Roblox community would be happy with what Schlepp is doing. Well, I guess, you know, the people that are getting exposed, they are definitely not happy with what's been going on. But still, you know, the overwhelming majority of the Roblox community definitely agrees that what Schlepp is doing is a good thing. Guy who likes to game, hello, how's it going? Dude, I was eating my... Oh, I actually managed to get away. I got the ghost burger just in time. Ah, running away. Okay, Bloxy Cola. Okay, he's gonna get me. Yep, he's gonna get me. Ah, man. Does he have, like, infinite run energy? Come on. Oh, that's a wall. Oh, man. Slate skin potion. Oh, I died. Damn it. All right. Inventory. Survivors. Where do I get more survivors, though? In the shop? I got $400. Okay, so a little bit more money and I can buy one of these guys. I can buy 2-time. Sweet. All right. I'll be able to get 2-time. If you let your stamina reach 0, it takes longer to regen. Okay, that's good to know. Thank you. That's good to know. Roblox is getting worse and worse. Steven, your short views get like 1 to 5 million gap, but your live views are low. This is fine. That's fine. I don't care about that. I'm happy that my shorts views get views. Yeah, but that UTTP group unironically sounds like 4chan if they were just all bad. You know how 4chan is like, I feel like 50% of it is bad, 50% of it is good? I feel like that group that you guys are describing, which I'm gonna have to look up, sounds like the bad part of 4chan. Sounds like generally the bad part. Okay, let me see. Let's look at the news and see if there's anything. No, it doesn't say anything. "4chan is chaotic neutral." I feel like it is. Dude, this is my first time being a killer. Crap. Or maybe second time, I don't remember. Oh, man. Alright, I just gotta find people and slash them, right? Oh, there's a behead option. Brother. Brother! Did I get him? No, I didn't. Dude, I have the Spawnism symbol around me. Did you guys see that? I hate that it's unironically gonna get called the Spawnism symbol. Yep, unironically gonna get called the Spawnism symbol. Dude, how come whenever I'm playing as the survivor, nothing good ever comes out of it? I just get punched. Meanwhile here, I'm getting destroyed. I'm getting absolutely destroyed, man. Oh, I missed that. Damn it. Dude, the range of this sword is really short. Really short. Okay. Okay, that makes me move really fast, apparently. Yep. Roblox apology video was AI. Which apology video are you guys talking about? I'm gonna have to actually look stuff up after this. Okay. So that just lets me know where people are. Dude, how have I not managed to kill anybody? How are we getting to that point? How are we getting to that point where I haven't managed to eliminate everybody? Oh, there we go. Kill the survivor. We got one person down. Dude. Oh my god, he killed someone. I know, right? Such an achievement. Such an achievement. Can we get something done here? Oh, it's not fair. It's not fair if you let me hit you, though. He's getting better. Shut up. I feel like you guys are bullying. Crap. Okay. Lost as a killer. That's just part of, man. Billy Bob, what's up? How's it going? Okay. Let's go to Roblox. Are you guys talking about... Let me see. Let's go to Roblox Twitter. When you guys are saying that the apology was AI, are you talking about this one? Are you talking about this one? I actually listened to all of this. He sounds hella weird, but I don't think it was AI. I think he's just weird. I think he just talks like that. Yeah, I think that's just the way he talks. What's up, Jimmy? How's it going? That's why I say Jason is not a good starter killer, but buy Cool Kid whenever you can. I'm rarely ever the killer, so I think I just want to get a survivor first, because I don't like the survivors I got. I feel like I don't like the characters. I don't like any characters that I got right now. It's not AI. They used a script made by an AI. Yeah. I think that's what it is. They sent it to the lawyers. The lawyers were like, yep. Do you take game recommendations? Not today. Not today. Oh, you guys already got it running. Never mind. But yeah, I think it would be a career-ruining move if they decided to just AI generate the entire apology video. That would be so weird. Is this friendly and PG? Well, we're friendly, but nobody's PG here. They didn't blink? I mean, I can go a really long time without blinking. That's just me. I like I mentioned, I don't think it was AI. Maybe it was scripted by an AI or proofread by an AI, because it did sound like the most absolute corpo stuff out there. Okay, I just keep doing nothing. Yeah, it did sound like the most corpo written apology video. But unfortunately, I don't think it did anything. Alright, you guys keep doing that. I'm gonna go this way. I'm gonna go run in this direction. This level is so short, so tiny, and yet I feel like I can't find anything. Oh, crap. Ghost Burger! He can't see me, right? No, he can't see me. Nobody can see me. That's fine. Nobody can see me, I said, Zone Bonus. Nobody can see me. Man, I really don't think this game is that amazing for it to warrant its own cult. Like, it's an okay game, but the kind of game that's gonna get a cult following, I don't think so. But yeah, the whole Schlepp situation, if you guys are saying that Schlepp did get doxxed, that's, number one, awful. Fun rules? Okay. Number two, I gotta look that up, man, because Yay, we got it. No, we didn't get doxxed. Was it fake news? Are you guys just posting fake news? Oh, so I'm like 95% invisible. Okay, so I have enough money to buy a survivor. Should I get 2-time? I kind of want to get 2-time. Yeah, let's get 2-time. Let's equip 2-time. There we go. And we got 2-time. We got passive obligation. 2-time has a bar on the right side of the screen that, when filled, grants them a second life. The only way to fill this bar is by dealing damage to the killer. Okay, and then I have a sacrificial dagger, so that way I can deal damage to the killer. Then a ritual. Alright, sounds good. Sounds good. Are you new to Forsaken? Yes, I am. I'm very new to Forsaken. Guys, why do I have a tail? I feel like this character's cool in everything except the tail. Oh man, I missed. I'm gonna assume that guy running around with the sword is the killer. Okay. Dude, I didn't even get to see what the ritual did. Hold on. The green one's the killer. The Forsaken community is wild. Yeah, it's like I mentioned, the game is good, but does it warrant its own cult? I don't think so. Why is it so hard to hit him? The little stabby. I'm already dead. Alright, I feel like I should be like this guy. Yep, I should just dance. Dance my pain away. So yeah, guys. I don't know, I feel like Roblox has been the main drama for like, I don't know, for like the past week or two. And I feel like everything that we talk about recently is either Roblox drama, censorship situations with the UK. Pirate Software's taking a backseat. Nothing's happening there. There is for a brief moment, it felt like every single day there was something to talk about Pirate Software. Like just there was more drama and just happening nonstop. But I feel like, you know, they've finally managed to calm down in that aspect, which is good. You know, we love to see that. No drama usually means that people are just doing good stuff, living life, enjoying it. Steven, come to my country. People sometimes come here for hair transplant. Are you saying I need a hair transplant? Are you saying I need a hair transplant? Guys, I have hair. Like, I genuinely have a full head of hair. It's not like I'm bald. You know, it's not like I'm lacking in the hair department. I have my hairline. If I grow my hair back right now, it's gonna grow probably better than most of you guys's. I just choose to be bald, my friends. Okay, it's not like I just have like the little crown here. It's not like I'm getting like the little Norwood. This is just how I look, man. This is just how I choose. I'm fine, bro. I appreciate the offer, but I think I'm fine. I'm good. I appreciate it. I think you should join Spawnism related game, like Spawnism Hangout. There's a Spawnism Hangout. Is there really? Are there more experiences? I thought it was just contained to this. I thought it was, well, I guess, you know, if the game already has such a bad rep because there's an entire cult that was formed because of it, well, the fact that they're trying to silence it, I suppose, and then they're just trying to go into, you know, they want to keep existing in the Roblox space, I guess it makes sense that they would want to make an entire game apart from it. We can look it up, though. Yeah, we can definitely look it up. Spawnism isn't the only thing bad in the Forsaken community. You should know what pro shipping is. Does that have to do with, like, shipping characters together? Is that it? Well, that's just like in every fandom, is that what it is. You are one layer away from being Mr. Clean. No, because Mr. Clean doesn't have a beard. I do. I have facial hair. Yeah. Will you play Sonic Adventure? I mean, I've already played it. I've already played Sonic Adventure. Pro shipping means minor. Okay, that's weird. Yeah, that's weird. Yeah, I've never actually. Maybe it's just me. Maybe it's just the way I live. But just like, I've never actually been a shipper. You know, I've never actually been so obsessed in a fandom that I'm like, oh, I gotta ship these two together. And what's even worse is when you see people, like, literally fight each other because their ship just doesn't work out. Brother, what is going on? Brother, I hit him with the dagger. I hit him with the dagger and nothing happened. Alright, you gotta find a medkit or something. Gotta find a medkit. There's an anti-backshot system? What is an anti-backshot system? How does that even work? Alright, there's nothing over here. Dude, an anti-backshot system. Okay. There's nothing here. Damn it. Yo, I just joined what's happening. Honestly, we're just discussing the intricacies of Spawnism. Who would even believe in such a thing? I'm dead. Yep. I'm not very good at, Forsaken. I'm still learning how to play the game. So far, I'm just getting annihilated. Backshot Roulette is a great game. You guys are just making stuff up at this point, honestly. Yep. This game kills if you spam WS on someone, and I love it. WS. Like this. Like if you just do this. Huh. That's weird. But yeah. I don't know. I feel like the Forsaken community, it's kind of weird. Based off what I've seen about it, I haven't heard anybody talk, you know, I haven't experienced like a Forsaken person here. Maybe I have to check the Reddit or something. Let me see. Forsaken Roblox Reddit. I'm pretty sure it's all going to be Spawnism stuff. Okay, so here you go. Forsaken Roblox. Right. That's promoted. Twitter's truly something. Guy gets hurt. Great work. What is the weakest of the Spectre? This is just random stuff, you know. It's weird because I hear so many negative things about the community in Forsaken, but it's just like, where's the community? Where do they hang out? Like, if I want to start shipping two random characters together, where's the place I'm going to get the most hate at? I'm curious. Shift WS. Okay. Shift W. Okay, but what if that just destroys me, though? What if that just closes my browser? I don't want to do that. Yeah, what if I don't want to do that? It's even if you see Forsaken TikTok, there's a lot of horrible things. Alright, I don't like TikTok, though. Discord? God. I think Discord is just a breeding ground for just really awful people. Like, we like to talk about how Roblox is just full of predators, but a lot of them just live on Discord. They're just like the typical Discord moderator. Like, Roblox is the hunting ground, and then when they take them back to their camp, to their base, unfortunately, that base is known as the Discord DMs. It's like most of the disgusting stuff on the internet happens on Discord because of the quote-unquote privacy that Discord has. Don't play Roblox tomorrow, it's the worst one. What does that mean? What is your username on Roblox? Same username everywhere. Roblox condo communities on Discord? That's awful. What's the deal with this skin? I'm seeing people on the internet that this skin is getting a lot of hate. Can someone please educate me on this? Why is this skin getting hate? Genuinely curious. That skin is from Grow a Garden? See, there's another one here. What is this supposed to represent? It means Team Jandel. No idea what that means. Oh, there's like a war going on. Okay. See, that's like the cool stuff. I see that and I'm like, oh, that's cool. You know, it happens. You know, there's a community event. People get involved. I like that. Right, it is in regards to an event with the creators of Steel Brain Rot, Sammy, and Grow a Garden, Jandel. Okay. I like that. I like that. Which one do you guys think is better? Like, which one do you have genuinely the most fun in? Steal a Brain Rot or Grow a Garden? That avatar means you support Grow a Garden. I don't know about you, but Grow a Garden kind of sounds better. It sounds like the closest thing to Stardew Valley that I can think of. Even closer than like the direct Stardew Valley clones. What is this? I don't know what this is. Huh. Grow a Steven? No, I'm already here. But yeah, I just genuinely think I haven't played Steal a Brain Rot yet. I haven't played Steal a Brain Rot. I've seen a lot of gameplay around it. It just seems very nonsensical, to be honest. A lot of it just doesn't really make... Yeah, you're just collecting brain rots. Okay. Good to know. At least in Grow a Garden, it kind of makes sense. You know, you're taking care of your garden, you're decorating it, you're making it look nice. Like, I genuinely like it. I don't know if it deserves... if it's deserving of all the millions of active players it got. But, yeah. It's really good. When you play Grow a Garden for too long, it kind of gets boring, not gonna lie. That's why they added the Grow Offline feature. Because they don't expect you to be playing it non-stop. I'm pretty sure they just expect you to do your quote-unquote dailies, grow your garden, and then just go play something else. You know, it's not a game that you're supposed to dedicate non-stop. Why'd you look like my teacher who had hairs, but a lot of the same beard? I don't know. I don't know. Maybe that's my brother. My brother's a teacher. So maybe my brother's your teacher. Or maybe I just look very normal, like normal people. Urkel, what's up? How's it going? I either died way too fast, or this has been going on for a long time, man. This one's just like a long time gone. All right, let's do it. The Last Survivor won. Cool. Yeah, I was only alive for 1 minute, and the round lasted an entire 7 minutes. You can watch a tutorial for 2-time online. I suppose. I feel like that would kill the fun of learning how to play the character, though. Well, one of the longest round times possible. Oh, man. Indeed, it was intended to be a standard AFK game. However, it gained immense popularity due to its simplicity and accessibility compared to other games. Yeah, but that's the thing. It's... Even if it's simple and accessible, like, what are you realistically going to be doing there that entire time? Just chilling AFKing?
We have a job to do, boys.
Cool kid. Alright. How did the round extend for 7+ minutes if this round ends only in 3:44? Alright, I'm on fire. Cool. I'm on fire.
Stay still.
Oh, that almost got me. Right. Every survivor death adds to the timer. Ah, that, I didn't know that. That sounds really annoying to deal with, though. Yeah, usually for me, things just get over so quickly. Alright. What? Oh. Oh, got it. Got it. Alright, we got a generator running. Oh, another generator. Alright, we'll take this one. Move a bit closer? What do you mean? I'm right in front of it. Oh, gotta be in front of it. Oh, I feel like I gotta do this the long way. Yep, gotta do it the long way. Let's do it like this. This one is really stumping me. How do you do this?
Don't move, and no witnesses.
Great. Great. Alright, we're still alive, though. Do I really have to stab them that many times just to be able to get the second life? Man, that's annoying. It's a really annoying thing. You just asked, never said who should answer. True. Okay, there's one. This is gonna take forever, man. It's gonna take forever. Alright. Do you close the live at 00? No. I'll just close the live soonish later whenever I run out. Oh, thank you. Thank you. I appreciate that. Medkit. Just like the Fortnite medkit. Do I have to use it, literally? Oh, I do have to literally use it, and I just wasted that. Oh. There we go. There we go. Guys, what's an interesting question that you would ask your favorite streamer? Let's say that you were watching your favorite streamer.
Complimentary.
You're watching your absolute favorite streamer right now. What would you ask them?
Take a nap.
Oh, no! I missed my dagger! Damn it. Who would win in a fight between Sonic and Mario? Sonic 100%. Even with the buffs that Mario gets from, like, the Fire Flower, the Mushroom, you know, Sonic is just way too OP. And you could argue that Mario's gonna have, like, the star power, but Sonic could clearly, easily outrun and wait the timer out because of his sheer speed. Mario's just like some bro. Like, that's the thing. Mario is literally just some bro with no special abilities. Everything that he gains from like, his power-ups. Other than that, he just kind of jumps high. Which, not really that impressive, man. Sonic the strongest? Yeah, and Sonic also has access to Super Sonic. That's great. We love that. I would say please play Sonic Adventure 2. No. I refuse. In fact, now that you've asked me to play Sonic Adventure 2, I'll make sure I never play that game ever again in my life. Not even for the Chow Garden. Not even for the Chow Garden. No. What about Mario versus Luigi? I genuinely think Mario's just way too well-rounded. Luigi's good. It's a very close match. Luigi's good. Mario's just, like, a much more well-rounded character. I feel like in some instances, Luigi would have the advantage, but they're almost identical, you know? Except Mario's a little bit more tanky. Yep, have you played Undertale? I did my first Undertale playthrough a couple of months ago. Or was it like last month? Literally last month. Yeah, I did it. It was a fun game. The chat ruined and spoiled everything. Because I guess that's what the Undertale community does. Yep, that's what the Undertale community does. They just spam things. Right. You just realized that the UTTPs exist. I just want to let you know that they ran a Spawnism server. They're basically online a terrorist group. Interesting. Oh, that's actually pretty interesting. I didn't know that. Yeah, I'm just literally learning about them. I swear, I thought to this point you guys were just talking about 4chan. You say online group of ne'er-do-wells? It's just 4chan. That's it. In fact, it wouldn't surprise me if there's a 4chan board specifically about those people. That's what you said in your short, the Undertale community ruins the game. Yeah, and there's unfortunately so many cases of that where a community will ruin the game. A community will be so obnoxious, so toxic, that it just ruins the gameplay experience for everyone else, and it makes you not want to engage with the community whatsoever. That's why I stopped going to Smash tournaments. That's why I don't engage with a lot of the communities whose games I genuinely enjoy, because the fandoms really just ruin it. Yeah, the fandoms just really ruin the game for a lot of people. What does ritual do? What does my ritual ability do? I gotta get a med kit or something. Bloxy Cola. We'll just drink this. Why not? Bloxy Cola. Alright. Speed boost. Okay. My friend here's dead. My dagger's no longer on cooldown. Let's get some damage done. Okay, we missed. Let's run. Whoops. That's just part of it, man. That's just part of it. Forsaken has a fandom worse than My Hero Academia. The thing is that I really loved My Hero Academia. It's really fun. One of my favorite animes. I understand, though. I do not want to get involved with the community whatsoever. Like, I've just learned to just do my own thing. I've learned to just enjoy things individually. There's no need to get involved with, like, the subreddit or, like, the Twitter spaces or anything like that. Okay, let me just miss again and run away. Yeah, guys, just stick to your interest and share them amongst friends. I think the best thing you can do is just not get involved with online communities because you will find the most toxic people in there. The most obnoxious people out there. And then you'll be expected to comply and kind of just be a part of that. If not, you risk being ostracized from the community. I'm dead. Yep, I'm dead. Wadi, what's up? Welcome. My Hero Academia was my first anime. Did you start watching anime yesterday? Huh. Damn. Bro missed out on Sailor Moon. Bro missed out on Ranma Half. Bro missed out on OG Naruto. Wow. Roblox is banned in my country, by the way. Ripperonis. Which country's that? Right. Sir Steven, I apologize for asking again. How do you communicate with minor error in English in front of people? You just talk. What do you mean minor error? I make mistakes all the time. What are you talking about? Oh, let's get into it. Next round. Okay, we gotta wait. Right. Have you played Deltarune? No, I'm gonna play Deltarune soon. I'm gonna boot up a stream for Deltarune. Let's call it next week. Yeah, let's do it next week. Next week, Deltarune stream 100%. Yeah, let's do that. It's crazy that Turkey banned Roblox earlier, like they see the future. Yeah, kind of like how Markiplier was calling out Honey. It's like how Markiplier saw the future with Honey. Turkey and Indonesia knew the same thing. I learned English at 8, so I'm based, you're blue-pilled. What does that even mean? I feel like if you have to call yourself based, you're probably the least based person alive. It's like if you have to say that you're the funny friend in the group, chances are you're not the funny friend, and people kind of just tolerate you. That's why humility and humbleness will get you a really long way, man. Like, the secret is, actually, that even if you know you're the funny guy, you never admit that you're the funny guy. In fact, you purposely say, oh no, my friend over here, he's the real funny guy. So that way, people will be like, ah, okay, this guy's the funny guy. And then what happens is that they see that guy, and they're like, oh man, this guy sucks. And then that's when you whip out the jokes. And then out of nowhere, it's just like, oh wow, this guy's really the funny guy. Oh, how do I do this? Okay, we're not doing that. Whoop, running. Running. I'm so the funny friend, but also very humble. Doubt. Okay, stab. Missed the stab. Whoop. Alright, we're screwed. We're screwed, boys. Drink your cola. I did. Who do you think will take over Roblox after all the drama? I think Roblox will just quietly go into hiding, stay off the news for a bit. Click on a button. Click one of the buttons, what do you mean? Okay, there's nothing. Yeah, I think that the CEO's probably gonna stay there. Maybe we'll change CEOs, and if that happens, it really won't surprise me. But at the same time, I'm kind of just prepared for absolutely nothing to happen. You know, Roblox to come out with a little statement saying, hey, we're sorry, we commit to making better changes, and then people will just forget about it until the next time. That's kind of like how it happens often. That's the spectate button. Oh, boys. Yep, I'm the killer. Let's go. First victim right there. Oh, yeah, I just missed. Oof. Did I annihilate him? I just completely annihilated him, didn't I? Okay. Okay, we got a slash. Got another slash. Another slash. Yep, Jason leveled up. Awesome. Alright, I'm getting better at this. You would think that I'm not. You would think that I'm not, but check it, man. Yep. Dude, how many of them have I killed yet? I think I've already killed 2, right? Dude, this takes forever. There we go. Okay, that just lets me know where they are. Good. I missed that. Cool. Dude, I'm on a roll here. I'm on a roll. Okay, there's another guy. Okay, are you working on the generator? No, he's just going over here. Oh, I missed that. Damn it. Okay, I feel like that just tells me where they're going. Yep, that just tells me where they're going. Dude, I swear, I get annihilated whenever I confront any killer. These people get hit a billion times and they just don't die. They just do not die. Where'd he go? Oh, that was weird. Okay. Okay, so we only got one person left. Cool. Love to see it. Love to see it. Got 36 seconds. Oh, damn it. I don't think this was it, right? This guy just dropped dead. I think... Was that a decoy or something? That was a decoy. Oh, damn it. Yep, that was 100% a decoy. Okay. Also a decoy? Yeah, I think that was a decoy too. Alright. He got me. He got me. We vote for Steven now? Vote for me for what? Raging Pace makes you immune to stuns too? Oh. That's actually very interesting. They either have very high health or they're invincible. Only use Raging Pace when you don't know where a person is, not mid-attacking a player because it slows down for a bit. Yeah. I'm getting the hang of it. I thought that would do something else, but no, it just tells me where people are. That's good to know. It's more of a defensive option. It's more like a tech. No way bro fumbled the bag. It happens, man. What you gonna do about it? Have you seen the Roblox AI apology video? Yeah, I saw it. Yeah, it was not good. It was not, I don't think it was AI, like I mentioned. I think it was very corpo speak, not necessarily AI. Just very, very corpo speak. And please don't vote for me to become the Roblox CEO. I will drive it to the ground. I will drive the company to the ground within 3 months. Please do not vote for me as Roblox CEO. Nobody wants that. Oh, I guess I'll just run away in this direction. Especially from me, you know. I'm not a Roblox content creator. I'm pretty sure if you guys wanted some peak Roblox content, guys, there's like 1 billion actual Roblox content creators. I'm just playing this because there's drama around it, and drama's interesting. No, but I'm telling you guys, there's way better people out there. And I feel like it's my responsibility to keep up with whatever's happening. This is confusing. How do you do this? It's my responsibility to keep up with whatever's happening in the world. And well, you guys seem to be interested in being aware of what's going on too, so I feel like, you know what? To the best of my ability, as much as I can, I'll keep you guys updated with the things that happen, and I'll talk about interesting things that I find interesting. A Spawnism symbol. What does it do? What does that do? Does that just tell me where I'm going to respawn? I think that's what it does, right? It's fully AI. The lady loses 2 fingers in the apology video. Bro. That would be like the biggest fumble of all time. And I think that not even Roblox can stoop that low. And even if they did AI gen the apology video, let me live in my ignorance. Let me live in my happy little ignorance, thinking that they never did that. Oh, I can crouch for invincibility. Oh, interesting. You can't see me. Whew. You can't see me. That's actually cool. You need to backstab the killer 2 times to respawn. Okay, so it has to be a backstab. Why can't it be a front stab? I'm happy front stabbing them. Yeah, I'm very happy to just be like, front stabbing them. Yes, more like a journalist motivation, but YouTuber. I don't like to consider myself a journalist. Like, there's people out there that actually have journalistic integrity and have, you know, they care about being quote-unquote a journalist. I'll just talk about whatever's current, trendy, and that I find interesting. You know, I think that's the most important. Whoa, stabbed a killer! I think that's, like, the most important thing. Just make a video and talk about things that you guys will be genuinely interested in. That's like my big question. Every day I wake up and I'm like, what do you guys want to watch? And then it's like a guessing game, you know? And then based off of that is how I determine what to make my videos about. I'm just always researching, staying up online, you know, figuring out what's been going on in the world. And if there's something I want to talk about, like a review or something, for example, I just recently reviewed Pirate Software's game, Heartbound, and I turned that into a video and a live stream as well. And then I was like, okay, this is interesting. I feel like people are talking a lot about Pirate Software. I'm pretty sure they would appreciate my input and, you know, me actually playing the game and figuring out, you know, what I think about it. So I did that. But it's just a genuine question of what do people like? What's up, Kate? Shay? Oliver? Oh, right, I forgot. That thing damages you. Alright, let's go find some generators. I don't know who the killer is. I wasn't paying attention. But we got a turret. Let's just chill here to regen some health. Right, the fact that Roblox had 23 million people playing Grow Garden and fumbled is crazy. Yeah, this is insane. Yeah, that's actually insane. Hello, Steven. Very big fan. Love the content. Thank you, Gladiator. Appreciate you. How are you doing? How's life treating you? I actually like your videos about the UK Online Safety Act, but I feel like Roblox is also a major problem for most gaming news. Yeah, there's a lot happening everywhere. So sometimes it's just like, okay, what's the best thing to talk about? Who's doing the most nonsense? And today I literally just woke up, checked my phone, and I was like, holy crap, VPNs are under fire. People are trying to cancel VPNs in the UK. Bro, I did absolutely nothing and I still won. But yeah, I appreciate you guys like that. I really do. Do you ever play Battlefront 2? It's an amazing Star Wars game? Nah. Like, the last Star Wars game I played was the pod racing one for the N64. That was fun. That was genuinely fun. But other than that, most of the Star Wars games that came out for, like, PlayStation, Xbox, and all that stuff, I just skipped on those altogether. You guys have to understand that I grew up playing Nintendo games, and to this day, I'm still a Nintendo, player. I like Nintendo games most out of any other console. And I spent a lot of my years only playing basically what was World of Warcraft, RuneScape, and all that stuff. So during that time and space where everyone else was being a gamer and playing games like Star Wars Battlefront, Call of Duty, Battlefield, all that stuff, I was heavily addicted to World of Warcraft / RuneScape. So whenever someone asks me like, hey, have you ever played this? Chances are, probably not, unless it was in the Nintendo. If it was on the Switch, if it was on the GameCube, on the Wii U, there's a pretty high chance that I definitely played it. Any other Nintendo enjoyers out there? Like, this is a safe space. I know it's the popular opinion to hate on Nintendo, and I respect that. They do some pretty crappy business moves. I understand that. But if you like Nintendo games, you can admit it. Oh, this is work at a pizza place. I would know that because I played work at a pizza place. Is this like the full map? Hold on, I'm getting chased. It is. Team Cool Kid joined today. Oh, you can't actually go here. Sucks. Okay, but the restaurant is here. I love that. I missed. Damn, Unk. How are you? How were the dinosaurs, Unk? Dude, shut up. Shut up. Dinosaurs were fun. Some information about EU chat control. There's a lot of countries undecided, and Poland and Austria and Netherlands are the only ones neutral / against it for now. Stab him! Oh, I'm in cooldown still. I'm trying to stab him. Yep, missed again. Missed again. Chat control 1.0 effectively currently says platforms can voluntarily review messages for CSAM, but 2.0 makes it obligatory. Yeah. And they want to get past encryption too. That's like the funny part. They want to actually bypass encryption and read every message before it leaves to the receiver. Pretty interesting, pretty interesting. Nintendo games are pretty mid. I actually disagree with that. Nintendo games are probably the ones that have aged the best. I feel like every other game system probably benefits from remasters because the graphics kind of just don't age well. You know, they try to go for like that realism look. It doesn't look good. Or like something about the game just feels like it needs some sort of like remaster for it to work. Meanwhile, I will happily play a GameCube game. The graphics look amazing. You know, the style choice doesn't really age as much as other video games. Like, I would say that Nintendo games probably have the most replayability. And that's coming from someone who looks at Nintendo business moves and goes like, bro, you suck. My favorite Pokemon is Porygon. I forgot what my favorite Pokemon is, honestly. Yeah, right. Yeah, I forgot. Alright, is this just walking around in Circle Simulator until we find all the generators? Because we've only done 2.
More eggs. More eggs. We need more eggs.
Why is this thing attacking me? I don't know. Play as the Unaliver? Bro, what kind of... what kind of internet censorship name is... Oh, the Unaliver. The Unaliver. Nintendo games has something that everyone can enjoy in one console. That's true. I think Nintendo is the pure definition of family-friendly. And there's a big distinction between kid-friendly and family-friendly. Like, I think family-friendly means that everybody from the family can enjoy it. You know, everybody can get something out of it by playing it. Everybody can have fun. Meanwhile, kid-friendly, only kids can enjoy it. Parents will probably be like, oh, that's kind of lame, you know. I'm invisible, you can't see me, and I'm dead. Are you a fan of anything, Steven? Well, I'm a fan of video games. I'm a fan of life. I'm a fan of the gym. I'm a gym freak. I'm a fan of my family. #1 biggest fan of my family. I'm just a generic enjoyer of so many things, dude. Like, that's why I don't think I belong in any fandom, because I can find something and enjoy it and be like, yep, I really like this. I really like this. Like, I just broad stroke so many things. But if I have to pick between, like, which video games, Phantasy Star Online. That's my jam, dude. I will play that 20-plus-year-old game and just enjoy it like if it was the first time playing it. What's the best indie game in your opinion? I don't know. That depends. That's a very loaded question. Because there's so many different indie games that fulfill so many different needs. Like, best indie RPG, best indie RPG about depression, best indie RPG about comedic value. Right, for example, best indie RPG about depression, probably Undertale. Best indie RPG about something else. Best Metroidvania, Hollow Knight. You know, there's so many bests of everything, so it's hard to pick out a favorite or say that which one's the best one. But one game that I suppose, I don't know, no, Pal World is an indie, but it started off like a small studio, and it did pretty well. What do you think of streaming Half-Life 2? I'm not really interested. Yeah, I'm not really interested. There's a Roblox game with 16 billion visits that was a hub for inappropriate activity, but today got updated and removed the features that were abused for inappropriate things. It's called Meep City. I heard about Meep City. Yeah, I thought Meep City, honestly, was just a place where you just go and hang out. We actually went to Meep City last time we were playing, like, schlep games. And at least I didn't find anything inappropriate about it, but I can see how, you know, some people used it, and I saw the Creekcraft video of getting, like a schlong 10 seconds within logging into the game. Is Omori indie? I think it is. Crouch doesn't make you fully invisible. It just gives you 25% transparency. Okay. My favorite is FNAF. I don't know what anyone says. FNAF is fine. Like, I personally don't get the hype. I've played the games. They're fine. I'm not a scary game kind of guy. Okay, while you get annihilated, I'll do this. Like, I personally am not a scary game kind of guy. But it's a good game. I see why people enjoy it. Don't kill me. I'm doing a generator. I said don't kill me because I'm doing a generator. Okay. Alright, I don't know what that was about, but okay. Throwing books at me? Seriously? Throwing books? Stabbed a killer! Alright, I got 23 HP. That's not really good. Where's the fountain of health? If there even is one here. Crap, 13 HP. Alright, running in this direction. Are you a fan of simulator games? I am, yeah. I like them. Really depends on which type, though, but I enjoy them. I don't like the Roblox simulator games, though, that it's all about collecting the pets and, like, slowly getting more XP. Some of those are fine. A lot of them are kind of, like, obnoxious. You know, they get to the point where it's just hyper annoying. Stabbed the killer, but I didn't get the whole thing. Now I'm dead. Yeah, now I'm dead. This game is like Dead by Daylight, but without the shitty developers. I heard that the Forsaken developers also have some mud in them, some dirt. Yeah. I've heard not the nicest things about the Forsaken developers. Right. He said he likes Bathroom Simulator. Oh, I totally said that. Sure. Sure, I definitely 100%. Yep. I mean, if you're saying I said it, then it must be true, right? What's your favorite Danny game? Muck, obviously. I feel like Muck is such a timeless piece of enjoyment. It's so good. Yeah, I really enjoy those, man. Alright, there's also a conglomerate basically monopolizing games on the platform. They buy Roblox games called Do Big Studios. Is that why a lot of these Roblox games kind of just feel like copy-paste? Especially when it comes to like the simulator games. Whenever you play a different simulator game, it just feels like you're playing the same exact thing, just doing something different, but the main progression system is basically the same as the other ones. You know, you start off doing nothing, and then you slowly gaining speed, you start doing more of the thing, but a little bit faster, you get more experience, and then you get a pet, and the pet has a multiplier, and then you start doing a lot of the thing, and then you unlock more things, you know. No, but when we're talking about simulators, bro, I'm talking about like Goat Simulator. You know? Talking about Power Wash Simulator. That sort of stuff. That's fun. But like Roblox simulators, though, that's a different conversation. What do you think of Roblox UGC emotes? I think they have the potential to make a lot of money. And I think that's what Roblox is trying to do. They're trying to make money without doing the work. Like, instead of them coming out with, like, emotes and they're safely approving them, they're like, hey, what if we let the players do the emotes and then we monetize them and then get a cut off of them and just disregard what kind of stuff comes out of it? I think that's what they're going for, and it's a very profitable business move. But, man, it's going to cost them a lot in regulation. Superhero Simulators was goated. I don't remember if I played that one or not. Alright, the best one is the Kirby Victory Dance. You guys excited for Kirby Air Riders? I am. Roblox UGC emotes can be very abused. Yeah, the thing with Roblox, I'm noticing as a pattern, is that they do little to no moderation to what kind of user-generated content gets uploaded to the platform. It's like they will monetize first, they'll let you sell it, and then afterwards is when they'll start implementing. Can you stop? I'm always getting destroyed here, man. I'm always getting chased. Yeah, they will. I've noticed that they will 100% just put the stuff in the marketplace first, and then figure out, okay, does this break the rules? I don't know. We'll figure it out. And well, after they've already made sales. That's what the lawsuit was about, wasn't it? The lawsuit from 2021 that I talked about recently. The little obby emote is kind of cool. I like that one. Yeah. I like that one a lot. I agree. The killer should stop being a killer and start being a nice dude. Dude, I heard about the drama in the Dead by Daylight community where there's this thing called the entitled survivors that will criticize you for trying to play the game properly as a killer. It's like, you know, that as a survivor, you have to, like, turn on the generators as your win condition. And as the killer, if you camp the generators, the survivors will get pissed off at you because they're like, hey, why aren't you chasing me into the obvious trap? You're supposed to be chasing me. Oh, there he comes. Stab the killer. Oh, now I'm bleeding. Oh. Dead by Daylight is so toxic, but it's fun. I've never actually... Dude, I got Dead by Daylight Well, my wife got Dead by Daylight. She played it once, and I was like, okay, I guess you're not gonna play anymore. I guess I'll play it. Then I played it once, and I was like, wow, this game sucks. Like, obviously it doesn't suck, because there's people that love it, but at least for me, I'm like, I don't care so much about this game. Don't care so much. Like, I can be an active hater of Dead by Daylight. That's fine. People are allowed to hate things. Guys, you're allowed to like things, but understand that you're also allowed to hate things. And that's one of the beauties of life. How do I paint? Can I paint? I don't know, maybe. Dead by Daylight is a miserable experience for me. Same as watching the gameplay and it's not for me. Yeah, that's how I feel about it, honestly. Dead by Daylight is goated for me, though. And the Springtracks skin is also very good. Yeah, that's fine, you know? That's awesome. That's awesome. Like, I don't know about you guys, but I absolutely find it so stupid when there's... Is this the killer? No. I find it so stupid when there's people out there that will legitimately cut out friendships because they can't agree and like the same thing. I would be miserable if all my friends liked all the exact same things that I like. There would be no diversity of thought. There would be, like, no creativity, no different opinions. We would all just be, like, slop clones of each other. We're all just slop. Steven has a kid? Yes, I'm a family man. I'm a family man. I'm a very strong, powerful, undying, unwavering family man who has a billion muscles more than you do. 100%. Yep, that's me. That's definitely me. Alright, killer's here. Alright, Mr. Killer. Slap! Did I don't think I stabbed him. I think I missed my stab. Bloxy Cola! Bye! Is everyone else dead? No, there's like someone else besides me. And there he is! Alright. Alright, just gotta survive for another 30. We're good. Can I jump off here? I can't! Oh no! Stab the killer and run away! I feel like that stab should at least slow him down or something. It's clearly not doing that. No! There was 1 second left and I got hit. I got stuck in a wall. Ah, man. Ah, you suck. It does if you backstab. Okay, but I'm not very good at that. Nice. How's the Wizard 101 going? I haven't logged into Wizard 101 in probably like over a year. I do plan on going back to it because I generally enjoy it, but right now I've just been focusing on other content. Yeah, they should learn about nuance in opinion. Yeah, that's true. That's true. Like, just because I say that Dead by Daylight sucks, doesn't mean... I'm not saying that the game sucks for you. I'm saying that for me it sucks. I'm saying that I personally... I find no enjoyment in it. And right now I'm playing Forsaken because there's drama surrounding it. And the whole Spawnism cult, and I see it, and I'm like, wow, that's pretty interesting. Let me play the game that originated this and sort of like form a conversation about it. Yeah, but this isn't the type of game I would play on a daily basis. You know, this is basically Dead by Daylight, and if I'm saying Dead by Daylight is gross, this one, I feel like I have a lot more fun in this one, but it's still not the kind of game that I would play. Like, I always like to judge games based off, would I play this if I wasn't streaming? And this is the kind of game that I would not play if I wasn't streaming. Now, there are some games, like, for example, Monster Hunter Wild, when it first came out, I was streaming that, and I was like, right after streaming, I was like, bro, I gotta get back and keep playing. This game is really fun. That's the difference. Last time I saw you, you were there? Yeah, it's been a while. It's fun. I really enjoyed playing it, though. It was really fun. I also wonder how Forsaken kids even fall for a fake religion, just ditching their own religion for a fake one. Yeah. Oh, I'm the killer again. Let's go. Like, guys, you're allowed to have your own belief system, and I think that's one of the beauties of life. You know, you're allowed to, like, find out whatever gives you purpose in life. I think it's very important. No, I missed. I think it's really important to find purpose in this life. And if you do it because of for example, a religion, if that helps you find purpose, then that's fine, dude. All power to you. As long as the religion doesn't infringe or hurt anyone else, and as long as you're not hurting yourself, I think that's also a good thing. But there's a lot of people out there who join these cults, for example, and they just do it in a way that if they want to hurt others, and I feel like that's not really okay, man. Oh, I can get bashed? What? Man, that has... Then I can get shot by the turrets. I don't know. I'm not bashing anybody for having their own religious beliefs. I think that's a wonderful thing to have in this world. Well, sometimes you look at a cult and you're like, okay, that's clearly... Some people are making that up. And they're doing it for the benefit of themselves or for something else. How to equip father strength tutorial when? Like how to get strength, the strength of being a father? I don't know. You become a father. Okay, this is the place to start doing this. I see this person hiding. They're doing a generator. Oh, but now they're gone. I'm so bad at this, man. I'm so... The other round was going so well. This round is doing terribly, man. This round is going awful. Yep, this round, I don't think I'm killing anybody this round. I think that's just not gonna happen. Alright, landed a behead hit. Cool, but I didn't actually kill anybody. Dude, everyone here moves faster than I do. Yep. Landed one of those, baby. Yep, didn't kill him. Didn't kill a single person. If you hit the turret, you could destroy it. Does it slow me down? Oh, man. We did not do good this one. We did not do good in this one. I think I'm just the one who's bad at the game. Honestly, I think that's just the way it is. Yeah, I think I'm just bad at the game. It's not that they're good, it's just that I'm bad. That's the difference. Alright, so... If we go to spawn, is there anything related to spawnism? Oh. Spawn. This one has... Yeah. Warning, this game contains strong themes, eye-straining colors, and epileptic imagery. I don't think I won't even want to do that. Spawn isn't connected to Spawnism or any Spawn-related cults. Keep that stuff out of the game. Breaking this rule can lead to a permanent ban. Recommended to play first. Yeah, I don't know if I want to do that if it's going to have so much imagery and stuff. That just sounds disturbing. But apparently this has 53 people in it. And then let him go. What is this one about? More spawnism symbols, and waking up again. The cycle repeats itself time after time. Stop feeling, overcome it, let go. Can you handle it? A short psychological story about loss and empathy. Okay, so it's not really... That's 15 million visits. Wow, that's interesting. Oh. Let Him Go is a really good game. Okay. The Church of Spawnism update. Boy. Yes, I re-uploaded the game, Relive 2025. Spawnism church holder? Holder and inactive account. Account belongs to River Relive. Might upload close. They only have one game with 4 visits. 20%. Yeah, 4. No, it has 4 active people. Let's kind of see what they have about. Okay, never mind. I can't even join the game. I already saw a video explaining Spawnism. Spawnism invasion. Alright. This game does not have any correlation to the real cult. If you're experiencing issues with Spawnism, please seek help immediately. Dude, it's such a giant issue that so many of them are talking about this. This game is not made to slander Forsaken in any way. It is simply a game to raise awareness about the Spawnism issue. Resources are available if you want to leave the cult. Oh, so it's just a random shooter game. Where you shoot Spawnists. Ah! That's fun. It's your typical multiplayer shooter game. Whoa, what happened to that guy? Wait, Desert Eagle? Spawnism is being investigated currently and it's less of a problem. Yeah, but the fact that it has to be investigated, it means that it reached a level of popularity and such an issue that we need to be talking about it. It got to the point where it needs to be addressed. Usually stuff like this just happens and you're like, okay, whatever, I guess we'll just let it go. But the fact that it got this bad, to the point that people are raising awareness of it, is interesting. Oh, similar to any awareness racing Roblox games, I'm just learning recently about awareness racing video games. It's interesting. Well, I know about the free schlep ones. There's a billion free schlep games right now. Spawn vehicle? Oh. Okay. Let's try another spawn vehicle. Okay, how do we drive it? Am I in the driver's seat? What's the point of this vehicle if I can't? Okay. This is cute. Yeah, what's the point of the cars if none of them drive? Okay. Let's try a different game then. Yeah, I'm pretty sure people died from Spawnism. It's really bad. I'm gonna have to look it up, yeah, because there's like a lot of stuff. Spawn a Labubu? When do you close the stream? Maybe 6 hours or more? Bro, I don't stream 24/7, sorry. Yeah, no, I got videos to make. I got dinner to eat. I got so many things. Spawnism Hangout. Okay, that's weird. Can you play Let 'Em Go? Maybe next time. Okay, Spawnism is a religion that believes in the concept of reincarnation and respawning, believing that in order to respawn and reincarnate, you must respect the people around you, nature, and importantly, yourself. Bro, that's just Buddhism with extra steps. Credits removed to prevent harassment. Majority of the admins here are minors. Please be respectful. No brain rot, no spam, no bypassing. Have common sense. Mods have the final say. Okay, so it's just literally a hangout spot. This is literally a hangout spot to talk about the wonders of Spawnism. Okay. This hangout feels empty? It does. Yeah, it does. Join the Church of Spawnism? I don't think I will. No, I don't think I will. Okay, let's go inside the church and see what they have. Because so far they have little toys and stuff. That's how they get you. They got the symbol in the front. And then swings in the... Oh my god, it's... There's swings here. Okay, there's an elevator. Got Spawnism related art? Bro. This is how kids get sucked into this sort of stuff, man. I think this game has a virus. Maybe. This is how kids get sucked in, man. They start off with concepts like this, going like, oh yeah, Spawnism is like a cool little aesthetic. You know, it's just part of, we're just chilling here. It's not the real cult, guys. It's like, we're not the real cult, guys. Guys, we're not the real cult. Guys, we're not the real cult. I swear, I promise, we're not the real cult. And then you have like this, like an actual church. Yeah. Yeah, that's how they get you. First, they act all innocent, kind of like the Scientology. Hurting yourself in any way is never okay, even because of a game. If you're feeling upset, stressed, overwhelmed, take a break and talk to someone you trust. Your health and safety are more important than anything here. Yep. First, they make games like this, and it's just like, oh, we're happy, dude. It's just a happy little go religion. And then they're like, okay, are you ready to take it to the next level? And that's how you end up with the random stuff, man. That's how you end up. Hey, Waffle, what's up? All right, so that's this one. Spawnism Hangout, Spawn Parts, KJ, Spawnism. Okay. Jim's Computer, Spawn Wars. That sounds fun. Spawn Point, Spawn Swords, Spawn Door Entities, Spawn a Brain Rot. Whoa. How to stop Spawnism with more information. Okay. Oh my god, this is just like a space filled with words. Destroy builder of the Spawn Prevention Group like to advance here. Okay, Giovanna, leader of the Spawn Prevention, said, the Spawn have taken over 1 million people already. What is Spawnism? Spawnism might be the dumbest cult ever, and no other cult even comes close. If you see someone who is indulging and harming themselves, please get them to seek help immediately. I want to say that this game was trying to solve the problem of Spawnism that's taken over Roblox. Okay. Spawnism is trash, don't join it. Okay. Don't join Spawnism like he did. Dead Spawnist statue. Rest in hell. Spawnism dude 2024 to 2025. Cause of death. Really? Okay. This is such a weird little thing, dude. Anti-Spawnism meeting. Did we try this one? Oh, this is one just protest. Okay. This one at least has music. Right, Anti-Spawnism HQ. Love it. Oh, I guess I'm spinning in circles, brother. Brother, what is going on here? Alright. Top donors, view time donations. Okay, we got some admin powers here going on. This just looks like a hangout spot where people just go here to criticize the thing. Why am I spitting? No idea. Do you accept friend request? Eventually, I do. Yeah, I know I have a bunch of them like piled up, but nothing right now. Not really accepting them right now. Oh, so there's an owner in the game. Yeah. How does this have so many people here? This is genuinely interesting. All right. That's the anti-Spawnism meeting. It's like an AA meeting, I suppose. My Spawn World. Spawn. Okay, this one's just Spawn. What is this? Okay, we got the spinning blades of Spawnism. Like, if I had to guess, this is probably telling you, like, hey, this is the heaven you go to when you respawn. Oh, dude, this is disturbing. Bro, the imagery here is just... Okay, objective, follow the spawns. Okay, it's like a burning body. Don't forget, this can be accessed by a kid. That's actually very true. That's actually very, very true. This can be, like, a kid can just walk into this. And it's not like the Roblox AI is going to pick it up and say, like, oh, this is just, like, some explicit material. Like, no. Like, how does the Roblox detection AI even understand that this is, like, an entire cult that's being... Okay, is this where I'm supposed to go? No, I think this is where I came from. Yeah, how does a Roblox AI pick this up, man? Okay, so we go this way. This way. Just came back. Where the F are we? We're here, bro. We are here. Okay, there's something over there. More burning lights? Okay. That's why I don't understand what's going up with Roblox moderation. Yeah, to a certain degree, you can't moderate everything. You just realistically can't moderate everything. I can't see. Yeah, and I'm pretty sure that these games are made to, like, propagate the cult. Yeah, how am I supposed to open the door? It doesn't open. Okay, this game's kind of broken. Yeah, this game seems kind of broken. It's okay. Alright, let's change it up. My birthday today. Happy birthday. Nice. Is the knife useful? I don't know. I couldn't even see what it was doing. Spawnism Hangout. Church of Spawnism. Did we try this one? A gathering place for Spawnism. No, I think we already did check this one, right? Yeah, we did check this one. Did we? This one's not nearly as scary as the other ones. Oh, I think we got some actual spawnists here. Yeah, are these like actual spawnists or not? Okay. I can't even... It started in Jerusalem. Okay, people are just talking about different religions here. I don't know if these guys... Yeah, these guys are actual people. Okay. Yep, something's up with that guy. Bro, imagine joining a Roblox cult. I know. I know, dude. It's weird. Okay, so we got 3 people here who seem to be legitimate spawners. Right, these guys seem to be legitimate spawn people. I said I wasn't a spawnist, I was just rage baiting. TTV Epstein Island. Yeah, that's a username if I've ever heard one. Okay, so this one's kind of interesting. Everything else is just random spawnism stuff, honestly. Yep. This one has a 90% like ratio. It's just a meeting place. Okay. And a trampoline that sends you where? Oh, just flying. Okay. And there's this one guy over here. A spawnism bro just hanging in the background. Okay. Dude. I feel like I just missed out on a lot of lore here. Okay. Yeah, it's interesting how they have, like, these experiences going on. I'm not even gonna keep going. That's just random. It's just genuinely random. I'm pretty sure it makes a lot of sense in their mind, but for me, it's just like, what the hell's going on? That's it. Alright, guys, I'm gonna GTFO. Alright, I'm gonna get out of here. I really appreciate you guys hanging out. It really means a lot to me. I have a couple of things I need to do, but I'll be back with shorts tomorrow, and then stream probably the day after that. Alright, guys? I'll check out the whole schlep thing to see what the whole schlep thing getting doxxed is all about. So I'm probably going to research a little bit. Thank you guys for hanging out. Really appreciate it. Yeah, I'll appreciate it, dude. And next time we'll be playing something even cooler. All right? Bye-bye. See ya. Have fun. Sweet dreams.